Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to the Horse Lord Mega Campaign in Stellaris. In the last episode, we tried to grind down the last few systems that we needed to push our war score over the edge in the war that we've been fighting for a while now. And it really took chasing down that one last needle in the haystack system that was kind of preventing us from getting the score we needed. Found it, won the war. The Hasbuzen are now our vassals. I now have control of the AMG Singularity for any projects that I want to build utilizing it. And yeah, so we need to get the fleets back. We need to get them upgraded. We need to get their numbers replenished. All those good sorts of things. So that is going to be our project here. Also, a civil war has broken out in one of our vassals, so we kind of have to head over there and help. At least, I should head over there and help. Kurogane Commerce Guild. Interesting. They must have had some ships down there. Well, interesting. So I believe it's not the fourth fleet. Which fleet is heading down there? It is the fifth fleet that is heading down here to deal with these rebels and knock those guys out. We're probably going to have to send some troops down there as well. So if we go over here. Training armies. My troops are nowhere near where they need to be. That's all right. We'll see if we can do this without troops. All right. Well, let's go ahead and look through our fleets and let's decide who is going to do what. All right. The first fleet and second fleet are undergoing upgrades here in the Ross 154 system. The third fleet does not apparently need upgrades, and it does not apparently need any replacement ships. The third fleet is actually at full strength. That's good. The fourth fleet is heading to the Sol system. It does not apparently... Actually, let's go ahead and unpause it. Oh, right. We can't order replacements. All right. We'll go ahead and get upgrades while you are here. All right, the fifth fleet is taking care of its business. The Juggernaut is heading to the Magrez system. I might just tell it to go ahead and upgrade itself. Yeah, so we need to choose what type of vassal this is going to be. Has diplomatic powers. I think we'll make them a Dominion. There we go. All right. They're heading in for upgrades. Okay. The sixth fleet. The Harmonious Yebark Commonwealth musician, styling himself 50 creds, was less singing than firing off a rapid barrage of Yebrak slangs and slurs. During the final act of the night, he glorified the lifestyle of his working-class family, which came from a neighborhood that was often heartbreaking and sometimes violent, after which he thanked the audience, asked them to keep it real, and left for the next tour location on his luxurious private shuttle. I don't understand the appeal, really. Alright. You guys head to the nearest starbase for upgrades. Great Khan meets defeat. In spite of her vaunted military genius, Vadrig Den Armik, the Great Khan of the Apathy Horde, has met with defeat in the Shar system. When the armada she was commanding was lost in battle against the forces belonging to the Commonwealth of Shar, the Great Khan and her closest officers fled into hyperspace in small shuttlecraft. Even now, Vadrig Den Armik is busy assembling a new armada to resume her conquest, but this victory has brought some much-needed respite to those who oppose the relentless advance of the Apathy Horde. Alright. In the Shar system, you say? The Commonwealth of Shar. I would guess that the Shar system is their home system. And I don't really see it. Oh, there it is. Interesting. It's an uninhabited system. Alright. Well, as long as they don't become a problem to me, that's fine. Alright, reality code activation. Thanks to the knowledge we were able to collect inside the amplifiers, we now know how to activate the primordial stones. Our researchers have already begun to develop the necessary technology to activate them. Facilities which will be able to transmit electromagnetic waves and produce the necessary intensity for the energy content of the transmission are getting developed. They will project the enigmatic pattern code sequence with the right frequency and amplitude, so the primordial stone systems will react accordingly and activate it. It is entirely unknown what exactly happens when a primordial stone gets activated. All we know is how to do it. And now we can actually begin to do it. Excellent. We shall see. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to continue to establish colonies over here because that sounds like a great idea. Alright, an alpine world and an arctic world. Neither one really matters, so we'll go ahead. What do you got here? Dust caverns, bubbling swamp, fuming bog, crystalline caverns. Tons of good stuff. So let's colonize it. Fertile. We'll send these guys over. Alright, here's the actual event. The crew was able to get access to the amplifier and extract another fragment of the enigmatic code sequence. Besides the fragment, the crew was able to gather additional information about the transportation mechanism of the enigmatic pattern code sequence. Based on the knowledge already gathered inside the other amplifier and the information found in the new one, the crew was able to determine how to activate the primordial stones. 3 things are necessary for the primordial stones to react to the transmission of the enigmatic pattern code sequence and activate to transport it throughout interstellar space. First, the Graville electromagnetic waves, which transport the enigmatic pattern code sequence, need to possess a specific energy content. If the energy content differs even slightly, regardless if it is less or higher, the primordial stones will not react to the transmissions and neutralize the Graville electromagnetic wave. Second, the kind of wave which transports the enigmatic pattern code sequence needs to be gravill electromagnetic, whatever that means. The reason for this appears to be that the primordial stones won't get activated by other forms of radiation. With the same energy content necessary to activate the primordial stones. Third, the animatic pattern code sequence needs to be tuned perfectly to activate the primordial stone. Alright. This serves as a way to ensure the primordial stone is only getting activated when truly needed and not accidentally. The crew was also able to gain additional knowledge about the sentient metal from the amplifier, which we have been researching. With the new information, the crew was able to extract from the amplifier database. They were able to further manipulate the orders of the AI routine to the point that it might be possible to use sentient metal, not only for self-regenerative structures composed of sentient metal, but even to use it to regenerate other non-sentient metal structures. By adding additional orders dedicated to the repair of systems, sentient metal is attached to or integrated into, it might be possible to use sentient metal for the repair of structures like ship hulls. The crew of the drilling unit is preparing themselves to head back to the surface. Alright. Good. I guess. Where is the 5th fleet? Still on its way. $434 days till it arrives.
A new conflict has erupted.
Alright, what do we got? The fuel monopoly has declared war on the fuel conglomerate. Another civil war. Alright. I need to pick a fleet. Begin replenishing. One that is currently parked and upgrading, I think, is a good idea. You do not need any replenishment. Interesting. Second fleet does. The fuel monopoly, criminal syndicate. The fuel monopoly looks to us for support. No, we're not doing anything with them.
Our ships have been made superior.
All right, second fleet. Queue in your reinforcements. Looks like it's going to be a corvette, a couple destroyers, and that's about it. Third fleet doesn't appear to need anything. Fourth fleet could use some stuff. Go ahead and queue those in. Sixth fleet, we're going to wait for them to arrive at a starbase before we do anything with them. And where is the seventh fleet? Seventh fleet is there. Go ahead and request some replacements. Unlocks opponent's sentient metal intellect. Alright, so it's apparently a control system. Controlled ergosphere harvesting, penrosphere stabilization. Might as well grab that. We can actually build penrospheres. We may in fact want to do that very thing sooner rather than later.
Our ships have been made superior.
Now, did this whole thing with activating the primordial stones like provide a situation log? Oh, it's the first of the year. Come on.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
What is this? Are scientists eager to start studying the ancient robot units found in a precursor laboratory? Apparently. Alright, let's take a look at it. Ultra-efficient ring-world support systems. Alright, excellent. Sentient metal tier 3. We're going to go ahead and keep researching that stuff. Let's see, what do we got for prosperity? Specialist pump resource output plus 5%. Do it.
Our ships have been made superior.
Alright. The second fleet has finished their upgrades. They apparently need some more. Alright, what have we here? Some specialists. We need some specialists and some workers. How are we doing? $2,000 per month. 2,000 per month. Let's go for the mining district. Let's go for generator districts there. We should probably get an administrative office going there. Upgrade that. And get an administrative office. Ah. Well, it still has things that can be repaired. Go ahead and repair those. Give me administrative office. Same here. You need housing. Go ahead and upgrade the housing then. You need housing. Then build some. You need workers and housing. And there really isn't an opportunity to do either. Well, I guess what we might just do is upgrade our research center. You're pretty fine. I don't think there's anything else. Moat harvesting traps. Huh? Build a couple of those then. Nothing that really needs to be done here, so I guess I'll hold off. This one needs some housing. Upgrade the housing. All right. The mega shipyard is building stuff and upgrading things. Alright, the fourth fleet. Parked. Done upgrading. Fleet's at full strength because we've already queued in the reinforcements it needs. The Overlord is upgraded and ready to go. Now, we have the option, I think. Change out the weapon World Cracker and the Divine Enforcer. We're not doing the Divine Enforcer. Fifth Fleet still has a ways to go.
Scientific breakthrough achieved. Our ships have been made superior.
Energy credit storage capacity. Yeah, Penrosphere stabilization. Done. Army health increased. Alright, hyper shield capacitors. Might as well grab those. Nutrient replication. Okay. Now, is there any difference or any changes we want to make?
Our ships have been made superior.
Atmospheric purifier processing rings have been built. Yeah, this is a brawler. That's why I put that on there. Yeah, I think everything is set up pretty much the way I would want it. Seventh Fleet. Need some more ships. Now, the question mark is going to be, do we have a new cohesive star? We do have a new cohesive star. Go ahead and fire that up. We also have a new point of interest. I don't think there's anything here for you to do. I'm going to tell you to do some experimental subspace navigation. Oh, there's like a full-on debris field in front of this thing. I guess from where like the ships that we tried to send through there and weren't successful.
Project complete.
Alright, these recovered robot units, despite being millions of years old, seem to be of a very advanced design that our scientists cannot even begin to recreate with our current level of technology. They seem to be made for a single purpose that every single part of them screams out: war. We cannot copy them, but our own research on advanced robotics will greatly benefit from this find. Excellent.
The conquest of a new world has begun.
All right. How do we do? There's the second. I don't think that's where we wanted it to end up. Let's send another ship. hasn't given me the report. Great Khan Vadrig den Armik. Alright. Second onslaught. Means they got themselves another armada. We'll see. No wait, that is a colonized system. For some reason it looked like it wasn't before. Maybe I'm just crazy. Alright, fleets that are upgraded and fully reinforced, I think need to start moving towards our borders. Who is going to be our next target?
A new conflict.
I think it's going to be... Kaloktora Star Conglomerate and the Moid Huxkin Swarm. These guys are at war. They're at war. Chameleon field exposed. A chameleon energy field of some sort for concealing an ancient structure was recently exposed on the surface of Gamma Pavonis 6A. A lifeless moon inside our space. Only a chance asteroid impact which was deflected off the field while the moon was being monitored by a passing freighter revealed its existence. This should be investigated. We have ourselves a new archaeological site. Okay. Well, you ended up over here, so go ahead and excavate that. Speaking of, go ahead and hit the cohesive stars, please. Oh yeah, that's right. We got the structure at Venus completed. Atmospheric purifier macro manipulators. Let's get those built. Where's the Strategic Coordination Center at? 515 days remaining. Moderate research sanctions, okay.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
All right, we got those. Fleet command limit, naval capacity, subject integration cooldown, resettlement cost. I guess we'll get the eloquent calumniating, something like that. Confederacy of Panasu Prime has joined the Alliance of Civilized Worlds. All right, We ended up in the royal system. That's not exactly where I wanted to end up. We'll try again. Alright, so this transport fleet, kind of where it needs to be. Let's just start sending these guys down where they need to go. Alright, we need 3 more. Assault armies. 5.7. 6.3. 7.5. Neomechonas. Yeah, there you go. 1, 2. Come on.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
I think I also want some psionic armies in here as well. Hyper shield capacitors. Global pacifier. Singularity reactor. I will grab the improved reactors.
Our ships have been made superior.
So you go ahead and get everybody upgraded here. Now, how are we doing as far as ship construction? Are we actually building any ships or just upgrading? We still have a Titan under construction. Alright, so we'll wait on that. Administrative capacity plus 20. Army damage. Claim influence costs. I guess we'll take the administrative capacity.
Our ships have been made superior.
Alright, you're ready to go again. Well, we don't have a new target, so let's go ahead and head for the point of interest.
Our ships have been made superior.
Alright, this fleet is almost where it needs to be.
Our ships have been made superior.
Okay, 4th fleet is at full strength. Go ahead and distribute it down here. 1st fleet's at full strength. We go ahead and send it to the Double Helix Nebula. The 2nd fleet should also be at full strength.
Situation log updated.
Alright, there we go. Uncharted space. Excellent. Alright, send them down there. The Overlord can start making its way into this region as well. Alright, but I think we are at the end of the episode. So where did we end up? Over here. Go ahead and survey it. Let's see what we find. Alright, so for now, we'll go ahead and stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.